Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to New Heights Wrestling. My name is Jeannie Gem, and on this episode, we have a New Heights Wrestling Pride Championship match. Our current reigning Pride champion, Shane Gibson, puts the title on the line against the Bollywood icon, Omkar. The last time these two men met was in a triple threat match at Bound and Determined 2022. But now these two men are going to do battle again, only this time in singles action for the coveted title. New Heights Wrestling cameras were able to catch up with both of these competitors before the championship match. But first, let's hear from the challenger, the Bollywood icon, Omkar.
Shane, you may have won last time, but tonight it's not going to happen again. Because tonight, believe me, this is not going to be an ordinary match. This is a war between you and me for that title. And just remember one thing. At the end, I'm the one who's gonna win. I'm the one who's gonna take that title. And not only I'm gonna win tonight, I will create the history. I will become the first Indian who will carry that title. And believe me, these are not just words. It's the statement, because the Bollywood icon has spoken.
Omkar is really fired up and ready for this match. Only time will tell if he will be able to walk out of here the New Heights Wrestling Pride champion. However, the man who currently holds that title will not be an easy challenge. Before we get to this match, let's first hear from our current champion himself, Shane Gibson.
This is Bulldog Bash, right? I am wearing my high school letterman. I'm from Walton County. Gibson on the back. I don't got my W because there's this racist band director that wouldn't give me my letter. You see this? This is my brother's football jersey. He played for Walton High School. Played the Bulldogs a couple different times. I love Walton County. I love everything that has to do with Walton County. I love the football players. I love the cheerleaders. I love basketball. I love everything that has to do with Walton County. I am Walton County. And I am the Pride champion also. So regardless of what's going on in my life or what happens or what's been going on, I'm gonna defend this title. I'm gonna put 100% into it. That's it. I got nothing else. See you in the ring.
Very strong words from our champion Shane Gibson before he defends the New Heights Wrestling Pride Championship title. While he is still not 100% after the brutal attack he suffered at the hands of the Wreckoning just a few short weeks ago, Shane is willing to put it all on the line and take on all challengers. And he's going to have a hell of a challenge in the Bollywood icon Omkar. Let's not waste any more time. Let's go down ringside for the New Heights Wrestling Pride Championship match.
Thank you, Jeannie, and welcome back to the Bulldog Bash 2022. We have a big New Heights Wrestling Pride Championship match. Shogun Shane Gibson versus the Bollywood icon Omkar.
And I'm the man they call Dave. That's producer Joe. We're from the Working Fans Podcast, and we're going to be your commentators for this matchup. And we want to thank everyone for being here. These guys are no strangers to each other, producer Joe, and this is going to be a really big-time grudge match for the title.
No, we saw Shane Gibson narrowly escape Bound and Determined 2022 with that Pride Championship, and tonight Omkar is hoping to do what COVID-19 didn't and take that title off of Shane Gibson. He has been the champion for over 2 years, all through the pandemic, and Omkar, since he's gotten his start in New Heights Wrestling, he's wanted to make a name. Last year, we saw him in that wild feud with Suicidal Soldier, and this year he has set his sights on the Pride Championship.
Being a New Heights Wrestling Pride champion for that long, you got to be mentally strong as well as physically strong. And Shane Gibson is just that. I think Omkar thinks that the last two times these guys met, it was a triple threat match. So I think he wants this one-on-one to see. And look, Omkar has no shortage of confidence. I think this is going to be a good one.
Yeah, there's a few things working in Omkar's favor. You've got the odds are even since he got this rematch. And we saw after that last event, we failed to mention Justin Michaels mentioning it, but there was a clip on YouTube of the Wreckoning jumping Shane Gibson in the back, sending a message to their mutual friend. And could that attack have some effect on Gibson's performance tonight?
Yeah, you never know, any injuries or something, that's one of the things when you're wrestling at this level. You're always going to be a little banged up, you're always going to be a little hurt, and you can't really just let your opponents know that.
When you're a champion, there's a target on your back and everybody wants it, especially one like the Pride Championship where Gibson has had it for so long.
Absolutely. He's a fan favorite. This crowd loves him. And as you can see, too, he looks... He doesn't look bothered or worried tonight. He looks relaxed, like he's been through it all already,
No, Shane Gibson is always cooler than the other side of the pillow. You see him coming out in his high school jacket, his brother's high school jersey. This is his county. He considers himself, he's the champion. He should consider himself the most important one here.
Oh, yeah. Definitely a fan favorite. They're going to be behind him, and sometimes that's enough to drive you to victory, too, especially in those moments of the match where you might be hurting and you might be down and out.
Yeah, we always talk about the crowd as being that sixth man, and, Gibson, they're always in his corner. Will that hurt Omkar, or will that fuel him in this match? We will have to see how that plays out.
Definitely. Looks like some of the fans taking pictures with here. Great guy, but don't let that fool you. He's super intense when it comes to the ring. He does look to be maybe suffering a little bit, Joe.
He's moving slow, but that's not uncommon for Shane Gibson. He's a very cool character, I have noticed.
Yes.
But he's defended this championship, in countless open challenges, and that's got to wear on you after a while, especially a triple threat match that you are attacked afterwards.
Yeah, so the timing could be right for possibly a title change here. We'll see. And Omkar is definitely not going to be shy to take an underhanded tactic here if he has to. Look, I think there might be something wrong with Omkar. It makes sense too. He looks like he smells blood.
Omkar is determined to make this the Bollywood Bulldog Bash.
Time will tell. That does not look like a good position there. You see him kind of holding his knees and stuff there.
Yeah, he definitely does not look 100% coming into this match, but he's not afraid to defend this title ever.
No, he's a champion, and you can't take for granted. He's always going to be ready.
Look at that, letting the crowd get him pumped up, getting that bit of energy he needs. Omkar, very confident in the other corner, waiting for this to start.
Oh yeah, got the crowd barking. Here we go. I like that. I'll tell you what, maybe he was hurt, but that crowd is firing him up.
Here we go, the bell is rung.
Oh, he's limping a little bit though, Joe.
Omkar noticing it too as well,
yeah, look
laughing.
At this smile on his face. He smells blood.
Big lockup.
Yeah, big serious lockup right here. Nice side headlock.
Moving right to the side headlock, and that's what you want to get. You want to start inflicting that damage on Omkar. Oh, he twists that arm lock, wrist lock over into a hammer lock. Gibson works his way out, reverses the hammerlock into a side headlock, side takeover.
Nice chain wrestling by both guys, showing that they are versatile and they can take this match anywhere. Ooh.
Yeah, and if you're not feeling 100%, you want to kind of neutralize it, get it to the ground, but Omkar was ready for it and got him in that leg lock there.
Yeah, I couldn't help but notice too, Gibson appears to be wearing it on his face. Whatever's bothering him, you can see it. Although he is trying to maneuver out of this here.
Rolling out, getting back to that side headlock. That is why he's a fan favorite here. You know, even when he's not 100%, he has that fighting spirit.
Can't help it, like I said, look at his face coming out. He's the one in control right now, but here he is. He's grimacing a little bit in pain. Makes me wonder what's going on. Omkar sneaks behind.
Omkar's not worried about what's going on at all. He just wants to take advantage of it.
Yeah.
Picks him over, dumps him on his stomach. Now he's got that front face lock.
And here's the thing. If Gibson is worse for wear and he's feeling tired, he's fatigued from whatever's going on, a beating, whatever might have happened, these are the kind of holds that are going to wear him down more. They might not look like much, but it's like putting a little money in that bank. It's going to be effective when the time comes.
Ooh, sweeps him out.
Oh, nice.
Roll over, 1-2. Omkar pops out. Got that front face lock on him.
Yeah. This is a good move for Gibson, especially if he's hurting, because this can work too. He can do a little damage, and then he can also kind of take a break if possible here. Side headlock.
That has been where he feels most comfortable in this match, and
oh, look at this.
well, pulling the hair.
Oh my goodness.
Strike to the back. Omkar's got him on the ropes.
Yeah.
He's got 5 seconds to break, but he's going to take every bit of those 5 seconds.
Yeah. Take away that oxygen. Get the big man breathing heavy. He's already hurting. And maybe they'll go after one of the wheels here too.
Yeah, take him out bit by bit here. First attack is cardio, then go for a leg, then maybe start softening up an arm.
Yeah, if you're tired and your leg's hurting, it doesn't really matter who you are at that point. You're in trouble.
And look at Gibson holding onto those ropes. I think he wanted to pull himself to his feet, but Omkar attacking that knee.
Yes. This is grimacing with pain.
Gibson is not in a good spot here, but he gets his arm on the ropes.
Yeah, he knows where
He's actually in
the
the perfect spot in the ring, but not in a good spot physically, I would feel.
Overall, no, but he knows where he's at in the ring. That's why he's a champion.
I feel like you've got a year's worth of frustration in Omkar here. He's been in New Heights Wrestling, wanted to make his mark, hasn't quite made quite the impact that he has hoped, and tonight he smells victory on the horizon, and he's got to do whatever he can to go for it.
Yeah, he's softening up those legs right now. He'll go for a pin. Oh, he's up early. You know, I mean, he could be setting up for a submission hold. A lot of moves you could go for here. A figure four, spinning toe hold. You know, a lot of stuff that could do work to that leg.
Could he do that old Canadian favorite, the sharpshooter?
Look,
big knee, upside Gibson.
His leg is hurting for right now. Omkar arguing with the crowd here. I'm not sure why you're doing that right now.
Yeah, I don't think that's the smartest thing. Giving Gibson time to get to his... Oh! That left knee is not doing well. Doesn't look like he can put much weight on it. Omkar sees that.
Rams his face into the turnbuckle.
Now hitting him into the second turnbuckle.
Multiple times.
Ref wisely getting in there, creating some space. I don't think Omkar wants to give him much of a breather, though.
No, he doesn't, and why should he? You want to be the champion, right? I mean, it might be a little underhanded, but you got to be aggressive at the same time.
Especially the Pride Championship. The last couple Pride champions, Tweedledee, Shane Gibson. Could Omkar be the next name? You see the banners up in the rafters there. Omkar wants to put his name in the Pride Championship, just like this school has banners. Oh, Omkar dropped into that top turnbuckle. And Gibson's showing us why you can never count him out.
Yeah, no matter how hurt he is, he's got the heart of a champion, and he's going to keep fighting. And we're seeing that here. Gibson's struggling, though.
You can hear it in the crowd, too. They were loud in the beginning. They reacted for Gibson there, but they've been, largely subdued with Omkar getting this advantage.
Yeah, and that's the thing. That hurt leg now is going to, it's going to hinder his offense a little bit. He had that great heart attack clothesline right in the corner there, but he couldn't quite get all the momentum because of that bad leg.
Yeah, and once you show that limp, there's no hiding it after that. There's no, I was kidding. Omkar knows what he did to Shane Gibson, and Gibson is doing the best with what he has now. Oh, right back to that leg. And we're hearing Gibson scream out in pain.
As we continue to work on that leg.
Rolling him over. Oh,
right on the knee.
Putting it right into the mat.
Oh my goodness, this is vicious.
Gibson trying to roll away, but Omkar pulling him right back.
At some point like this, you might want to think about a referee stoppage even. Looks like maybe a half crab here. Nope, go back to the leg. Maybe?
Modified half crab?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. Pulling back.
I've got to admit, I've never seen a half crab executed like this, but he's using his knee to cause torque on the knee of Gibson. That is a very smart move there.
Although Gibson, use his weight a little bit and kind of inch over to the corner.
He's dragging himself to those ropes. He's on the ropes. Omkar not having any of it.
No, Omkar's going to get him out of those ropes. Gibson trying to fire back out of this.
Oh!
Wow!
Michinoku driver?
Yeah, with that bad leg and all. That's why he's the Pride champion. He bought himself some time here. If he can get over, though, he might have a 3 count.
Omkar is kind of stirring. Oh, he's starting to move now, but for a minute there, he could have been out. I don't think he expected that slam. We didn't expect that slam.
No. Again, showing why he's the Pride champion.
Going to that top rope. I don't know how wise this is,
a
but
bad move.
This is what you would need to put out Omkar.
This is why they call it high risk, though, folks.
Oh,
no. Thankfully, that wasn't worse than it was. He caught himself, but he's going to eat a right hand, and Omkar's back in this match.
Big right.
Gibson firing back.
That adrenaline from almost taking that 10-plus foot fall really got to him. Cross body block avoided.
Look at this.
Roll up.
This could be it, Joe.
Oh, 2.5.
Jesus. Wow.
I know. I
couldn't believe what I was seeing. My God.
Jeez, he almost had that, and is he done though, Omkar?
I don't think so.
All right. I thought he was going for that shoulder, but we're going back to that.
Modified half crab again.
With that leverage on the knee, Gibson in utter pain. Look at him. He's just close enough to the ropes, but will he make it?
He's in a lot of pain right now.
Standing up, getting a different angle.
He
tapped! He tapped! The Pride Championship. It's changed hands. Omkar has finally achieved the dream.
This crowd is not happy, but we got a new Pride champion.
And look at him, looking at that belt. It's been a little over a year, his journey in New Heights Wrestling. The first taste of gold. The first Indian champion. The crowd is not having it. Shane Gibson, beloved by the New Heights Wrestling faithful.
Oh, yeah. Look how he arrogantly stands over him.
We've been saying for a while that Omkar has wanted to make his name, and this is the perfect way to do it.
Can't help but think Gibson was not 100% going into this match, but that didn't matter to Omkar. He wanted to be champion at any cost, and he got what he wanted tonight.
Now, if you want to keep up with Omkar's journey in New Heights Wrestling, search New Heights Wrestling on YouTube and Facebook, at NHW Pro on Twitter, and at New Heights Wrestling on Instagram. I wanted to get that in because we seen Omkar celebrating here, and he just looks like a man that he's not just going to win the title, he's going to have something to say about it. You see him jaw-jacking with the crowd. You're the champion. Is there a need to fight with everybody at the moment?
No, he's never the kind of guy who's ever quite fully happy.
No, we see him exiting the ring. He really upset everybody here at the Bulldog Bash in Freeport High Gymnasium in Freeport, Florida. But let's go to the back and see what Omkar has to say.
I told everybody that I will create the history, and I kept my words. I became the new Pride champion, and ain't nobody can stop me. All hail to your Bollywood icon. Namaste.
Well, thank you once again for joining us at New Heights Wrestling.